I'm sure you get asked this a lot, but kind of just describe what was going through your head maybe that night or, the day or two after when you fought Frank Edgar for the second time. And you, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a fighter hurt worse in a round and the fight not get stopped than Frankie in the first round. And you were so close, and that fight ended up being a draw. Just describe, like, you were so close of,
Right.
reaching this huge monumental goal. I'm sure it'd be a pay bump for you. How do you feel about that?
Um, round one, it was really, um, you kind of thought that it was all locked up, and the adrenaline's going, and you're just trying to end it, and he did a great job staying in there. I do remember, like, at the end of that, they counted like 100 power punches, and back to my corner, and it was just pins and needles all over the place, just because, like, uh, the adrenaline, it's basically like sprinting as hard as you can, as as hard as you can, right off the gate, like in a marathon.
Sure.
It's like, oh, I'm on or like I'm at 5 miles and I still have, 20 or 18 to go,
Yeah.
you know. Um, so I remember going back to the corner and just pins and needles and just like, oh my God, how am I going to go 4 more rounds? Like, I just blew my wad. And so round two, I went out and he got his wits about him, and I kind of pulled back just because I had to recover
Yeah.
just in case, like, it went the full distance, which it did. He won round two, and it was just that one round. Like, I had to kind of have a little bit of a pace, and then round three, I pushed it again. Felt like I won that one. Round four, he might have won. I can't remember.
The idea is, like, again, kind of talk about the scoring system in MMA. It's kind of
Yeah,
broken. The idea that, like, that's a 10-8, if not a 10-7 round in round one. Like, when you have someone
yeah,
hurt for not only, like, oh, you had him hurt at the end of the round, like, you had him hurt
yeah,
for 3.5 minutes, where, like, he's
yeah,
literally hitting the deck. He's clearly just on wobble legs. And you go,
yeah.
okay, yeah, you won that round. Well, that's different than him winning round two. Yeah, he won round two, but those aren't the same rounds.
Why are they doing a 10-point, right? When there is no such, like, as a 10-7 round. I've
Yeah,
never even heard of a 10. I've never heard of it,
yeah.
like, in
I
MMA. But then you watch boxing, like, Juan Miguel or Juan Manuel, I think Marquez against Pacquiao.
mhm.
He dropped Pacquiao. No, no, no. Pacquiao dropped him like 3 times in round one. He got a 10-7
Yeah.
or 10-6,
Mhm.
you know. And then Juan Manuel, um, he came back the whole fight, like, won a bunch of rounds, made up for the difference, but still brought it to a draw. Like,
Sure.
okay, I can understand that, but there are no 10-7 rounds. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, who was it, man? Oh my goodness. It was at the card they just had, the pay-per-view. It was a real good jiu-jitsu match. The guy kept taking him down, was just passing his guard. I mean, lighting him up, just
Right,
absolute dominance for literally 14 minutes. Because it might have
right,
took him 20 seconds each round to get him down. Just
yeah,
submission after submission, just blow after blow. And it's like, oh, they gave him 10-8 rounds. Like, how is
yeah,
that not more than a 10-8? Like, I mean, don't
yeah,
get me wrong, he won,
yeah.
30-24 or whatever, but it's still the idea of going, there
Yeah.
has to be more than this.
and just tell us like there are no 10-7 rounds,
Yeah,
and then um, you know, but that would probably, but then it would play into your mind like, okay, I did enough for a 10-8 round. I'm good.
sure,
you
sure.
know, so it's no, there's a lot of broken stuff in MMA, and obviously it's a new sport, compared to all the other sports. So there still needs to be some kinks worked out just across the board.
And it's also like I'm not opposed to doing, if a round is not a ton of action, it's kind of more of a feeling out process. I'm fine with a 10-10 round. Like, why do you have to give it to
Yeah,
somebody?
yeah,
I don't really, I don't
agree,
understand.
agree.
Here's a
Flipping a coin, you're flipping a
Yeah,
coin, and you're costing a person a paycheck.
absolutely. And
That's
again,
what
we
you're
go back
doing.
to that money.
Yeah.